up, guys? Welcome to my lifting, fitness, gym channel. My channel will be named IronPenance. If you guys want me to go over the meaning of the meaning of that name or why I chose it, I will gladly do that. But my name is Lance, and I have been I've been working out consistently for almost 3 years now. I started around like 2022. I believe it was, I think it was July. Sorry, it took me a minute to figure it out. But anyways, I want to become a fitness influencer. I know that's kind of like a big trend nowadays, but it's something I've wanted to do ever since I started because, everybody else. And so today we've got chest and arms. I've got a bit of a weird split. It's basically a push-pull legs, but it's like I've kind of made my own thing out of it. I'm also just obsessed with hitting shoulders and arms, so sometimes I'll say, hey, like, I'm gonna hit back and buys, and then I end up hitting tries and shoulders, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, now I just, did a little more work than I had to. But I also just really enjoy it, so I don't even really mind. Some people might say it's not necessary, and it may not be, but in the context of just simply being in there and doing more than I have to and enjoying it is just how I roll. What a chest day generally looks like for me is like, I'll go in there, I'll warm up with some push-ups, or I'll hop on the regular like Cybex machine. I think it's more of like an incline chest press, but it says it's just a regular flat chest press, but it's actually more of an incline. I'll do a couple sets of that, or I'll do like one set just to warm up. I'll go slow and controlled, really get my muscles moving. I'll stretch too, and then after that, I'll hop on to incline dumbbell press, and I kind of just start with a more simple weight, a weight that I feel comfortable with, that I could definitely get 10 or more reps out of, just to get a good foundation started for the heavier weight that I'm gonna do. And then after that, I bump up to a weight that's like I can get like 6 to 8 reps worth out of, and I push it to failure for two sets, and then I move on to the next exercise, because there's not really much for me to do, unless if I just really want to kill time and I'm in there. Sometimes I'll do that, and then I'll bump the weight back down, kind of like a pyramid, and I'll go back down to a lower weight and just kind of go to failure with that as well. I'm gonna finish my pre, and we're gonna go in there. I got a new tripod, so I'm gonna set that up once I get in there. I'm gonna hit my warm up. I'm probably not gonna film that. I'm probably really only gonna film my like actual working sets, and then probably have a conclusion at the end of the video, and then we'll go from there. We'll see if this video gains any attention. We'll see if it doesn't. And yeah, hope you enjoy it. All right, guys, here we are. I didn't film my warm-up just because it isn't much. I just did a little bit of front raises, some tricep push downs, and just stretched my chest out. Nothing crazy, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get to the first set of incline dumbbell. So so we're gonna start with the 70s. See how that feels? I should probably move this a bit that way so I don't fucking smack it. All right, first set. feels pretty good. I was taking those pretty slow to really get a good feeling in my chest going. I didn't count how many that was, but we're gonna bump up to the 80s probably. I ended up bumping to 85s instead of 80s just because why not? Also, for any of you guys that are wondering, I'm sitting around like 200 pounds right now. I tried to start a bowl, but money problems happened and I couldn't afford all the fucking food, but I'm gonna try again. So, also my height is about 6 feet. So I'm about 6 foot, 5'11", and 200 pounds. But here's our second set. Here we go. That was a little bit harder than I expected. I'm also just a little butthurt because 100s used to move like that, and that was, you know, a lot more weight than 85s. But I'm also somewhat in a fasted state. I haven't had any food in my stomach since about, I want to say, maybe 1 or 2 a.m. So, also my phone is about to die, so I'm gonna do my best to get every bit I can of this workout. I'm gonna do one more set of these, and then I'm gonna move on to either pec deck or cable flies. All right, here's the second set. All right. Didn't prepare. I chose a good morning to do this, because normally this gym can be packed, but it's the 4th of July, and it's probably not going to be too packed today, so let's do it. Well, that sucks. My left arm started giving out. But it's okay. Let's move on.
Sorry for not speaking during that clip a minute ago. I just finished my whole 3 sets of or 6 sets, because I do 2 of each variation, lower, upper, mid. I had people around me, and my phone also was about to die, so it's got some charge left. I'm gonna record what I can. All right, so I'm gonna do it right here, because even though I don't really care that it's a smaller gym, there's not a lot of people here, I still try to respect some people's privacy. So it seems like right here was the best place to do it. I have my back facing everybody, and I'm in front of the window inside the gym. So we're gonna start with 70s for shoulder press. See how it goes from there. A good weight though. Sometimes I can't do the 70s even, so I'll take that. All right, let's see if we can get our second set of these for at least the same amount of reps, or maybe one or 2 more. We're gonna start with some isolated tricep pushdowns. I like to start those off mostly every time. I alternate with what triceps or what tricep moves I want to do, but I normally start with pushdowns. Pushdowns. Totally just realized y'all can't even see what weight I'm pushing. Well, I'm already this far in. just go ahead and let's fix that, shall we? I'm not the best filmer. This is gonna have to do for now. Finish up shoulders with some front raises and side lat raises. So. Try from a different angle this time. Now we're gonna do some front raises. This felt pretty good. Bump it down to the 25s. Delts are cooked. Alright, now we're gonna move on to thighs, some biceps. And normally, I love doing barbell curls, but lately I haven't. Lately I've been doing more cable curls than anything. So we're gonna do a bit of both. I normally like 50s, so yeah. It's a little crowded over there by the cables, so I'm just gonna stick with lighter dumbbells and just kind of rep those out until I feel satisfied. We're gonna use 35s. I did 50s for the first 2 sets when I was standing, so maybe I'll throw in some hammer curl here in a minute we might wrap up a little bit. Let's do one more. Guys, I've pretty much hit my breaking point. There's a couple things I did off camera just because my battery was low all day. But yeah, we're gonna get a quick look at what I look like, and then we're gonna go do cardio, and then we will meet again in my car or at my apartment, depending on how much battery I have. Yeah, I'm not the best at posing. Gotta work on my symmetry a little bit, but not looking too bad. Not feeling the best today, but not looking too bad. All right, guys. I just got in my car from doing cardio. Let's just talk about how it went, I suppose. The lift overall was pretty good. I felt a little fatigued in there. It's probably just because I haven't had any sleep and I didn't eat anything before I went. I had a lot to eat last night, like before I, like hours before I went to the gym. But I guess I just needed more. Lift went pretty well though. I was still able to put up some decent numbers considering the state of wellness I was in. The only thing, of course, that was shitty about all of it is I couldn't record all the stuff I wanted to record because my phone kept getting really low, and yeah, that's my fault. I just low-key left the house without charging my phone, and I just didn't prepare. So this is probably going to be a shitty impression, like first impression, but hopefully it's not. I'm going to try to edit the clips pretty well and make a good first video. Hopefully it won't be too long. Now it's time for me to go to the post office and pick up my new Controlled Insanity that came in. It's the dark matter drop. It says it's supposed to be here tomorrow, but it's already at my post office. So it's like, the post office is like 5 minutes away from my apartment. So if I can just go down there and pick it up, then I'm gonna fucking do that. I'll probably make a review on that. I love all their clothing. I'll probably show all the clothes I have while I'm doing that, just cause I'm a huge supporter of that brand. I love their clothes. They're very nice and high quality. But yeah, I'm gonna go home or go to the post office first, see if I can pick my shit up. If not, or if I do, then I'll go home, cook a lot, feed the cat, and then I'll probably take a fat ass nap. So, but I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I will be posting more. Probably not every day right now because I'm kind of busy, but I'll post as much as I can. See y'all.